All right, good afternoon, everyone. Today's the 17th day of August 2026. I'm hoping the fourth time's the charm on this because I've already done it 3 times and screwed it up each time. So I'm going to show you how the volume tool works. All right. This is the NQ39 range with no tools on it, no indicators on it at all. Put 2 volumes on and put 1 range trigger on, just like that. The top volume, go to Properties, set it to Chart. Okay. That is going to give you the volume for that chart. Whatever time frame this is, it's going to give you that volume. The second one down, click on the properties, hit show combined bar time. That's 6 minutes and 24 seconds. And it's set to 3. So what that means is it's taken 6 minutes and 24 seconds to create the last 3 bars. You want whatever your time is in here to be bigger than that number. Okay. So you can come in here, 7 minutes, that works. 8 minutes is even a little bit bigger. So that's your larger time frame volume. Okay. Come to style and set these both to black so that it's offset completely from the other one. All right. And that's all you have to do with this right now. The next thing you do is click on the 3 dots and do move to existing pane above. So they're overlapping on each other. Okay. Now go into here and right click on that and do pin to scale A. And on this one, make sure it's pinned to this right scale. Okay. So they're on the same scale over here and they're overlapping. Come down here with your range trigger, click on that, put in the password, which right now is 15987. Click display synthetic divergence like that. And then go down here to the bottom and shut off the div step line. Okay. Say OK on it like that. Now come here, do pin to scale, right scale. That's good. Now move to existing pane above. All right. Now you want to check that scale again, pin to scale A. All right. So everything's pinned to the same scale. Now, what we're looking for is for the synthetic divergence to come out of the channel while the volume is all on one side of 0 or all on the other side of 0. Now I know it's kind of hard to tell in here, so what I do is I take one of these horizontal lines and I drop it here at 0, like this. Do coordinates 0, like that. Okay, drop it at 0, and then right click on it and go visual order, bring to front. You want that one to be in the front. The synthetic divergence line inside the trigger here, you want to click on that and do visual order, bring forward. You want that to show above both of the volumes. So you might have to do it twice. Visual order, bring it forward. So you want that to show above both of the volumes. Okay. So now the volume is in the back and you see it overlapping. Synthetic divergence is here. What you want to see is all the volume to be either below 0 or above 0, and synthetic divergence to come out of the channel on either opposite end. Okay, so like right here, it's all above 0. You would buy the open of the next bar. Okay, when it comes out, right here, when it came out, I guess it was all below 0 right there when it hit that right there. So you'd sell the open of the next bar. Right here, that's pretty obvious. You'd sell the open of the next bar. Right here, that's pretty obvious. Sell the open of the next bar. Right here, obvious. Sell the open of the next bar. Right here, he would sell the open of the next bar, right there. Okay, pretty obvious that all the volume's on one side. You would sell the open of the next bar there. You'd sell it again right there. Now those, I'd like to see it go all the way back down to get into it, but they still work. All right, so you want to see it come out of the channel. It doesn't have to hit the completely over bar. It just has to come out of the channel. This one didn't actually come out of the channel, so that one doesn't count. But like this guy right here, all right, that came out of the channel, just barely came out of the channel. It didn't hit the overbought. You'd still sell the open of the next bar. Okay, this one just barely tapped the overbought and it still sell the open of the next bar. Okay, that's it. That's the whole thing. So a recap: throw 2 volumes on. Mark one of them as chart. Leave the colors alone. Mark the next one as, if you turn the inputs on, show combined time frame, make the volume time frame bigger than whatever this number is. All right, doesn't have to be a lot bigger, but bigger than whatever that number is. Set the styles to black. Put a white line and a white horizontal line on there and make it come to the front. Right, put that on the front. If you just right click on it, you can do visual order, bring to front is what you can do right here at the top, bring to front. Go to your trigger, inside the trigger, put in your password, click that, go to style, turn off the div step, make sure you have your synthetic divergence turned on. Once you do that, then you want to bring that forward in front of the volume. All right. You want to do visual order, bring forward. You're going to have to do it probably twice to bring it forward in front of the volume. And that's it. Okay. Everything will be set up just like this. Now I'm going to save this. All right. And you see, I don't know which one I put this out on, but I'm going to save this whole thing. And you can just enter this URL in, and you'll have it. I mean, I'll paste this wherever I put this video. I'll paste this as well. But if you go here, this is what I'm using when I'm using the TVT volume. All right, this is it right here. I put that one. I think I put it out here like number 5, something like that. Yeah, this one right here is out at number 5. Okay, that's all you have to do. All right, thanks for watching.